What's going on, everybody? It's Muscle Every Day. I'm going to show you guys a quick tutorial how to change your third brake light in your 2004 Mustang Cobra. Alright, so I was just wrestling with mine, so both ends are broken, but here's what happens with these. Okay, so you have your third brake light, and then you have these pieces on the end. Okay? If you push on the spoiler to push the car or just shut the trunk hard enough, they will crack. So when they crack, you think, oh, well, I'll just go buy a new one, right? Well, right now there's two places that sell them, Carbon Driven and OEM, Ford. And I don't know if you can buy them from Ford right now, but there's guys who stockpiled them from Ford, and they own basically all of these things. So I paid like $230 for this stupid brake light. It's not the same as a 99 04 Mustang GT brake light, so keep that in mind. Just, you know, if yours isn't broken, move it with extra care and just be mindful. So this is where they break. Right on the ends, on the outside of the screws. I'm actually replacing, this is fiberglass, this piece here. But this, obviously, this little fitting is steel, and that's kind of had some condensation in it. So I'm going to replace that piece. But anyways, I'm going to show you how to actually replace your third brake light with a brand new one on your 2003 or 2004 Mustang Cobra. All right, tools you're going to need. You're going to need a T20 Torx. I use Allen wrench because same thing, it's going to work, okay? A thin flathead screwdriver. If you have a mechanic's towel, use that. It's very thin, and I'm going to show you why in a minute, okay? And obviously you're going to want your third brake light, your new third brake light, okay? So to begin, you're going to use your T20 Torx or your 3/32 Allen wrench. That's what I'm using because I have it available to me. T20 Torx is what it actually takes, but okay, so you're going to have to unscrew these Torx bits on the end once you get those off, and then we have to open the trunk. Oh, yes, dual overhead cam. All right, trunk's open. We have a little electrical connector here, all right? I messed with this guy, and I was so careful with it because I didn't want to break it, because I didn't want to know what it was going to cost if I had to replace it. The best way to do this, house key here. Not advising that you use a house key, but, you know, something thin. And I came up in here, and I actually I got behind this square piece and lifted it up while I pulled this piece. Once that's disconnected, you can worry about getting your third brake light out. All right, now this part was not explained on the forums, and this is why I made this video. So once you've got to this point, there's tabs behind this third brake light, okay? And you want to be careful that you don't break your spoiler or damage the paint on your spoiler, because you just got yourself into a lot more work if you do that. You're going to count in 9 LED, well, these aren't LEDs, I'm changing them to LEDs. You're going to count in 9 lights, so 3, 6, 9, all right? Right behind that 9th light, there's a tab. So what you're going to do is you're going to put this very thin but soft towel behind that 9th light, and you're going to take a screwdriver, and you're going to go behind it, and you're going to pop the tab out, okay? And then you're going to go to the direct center of the third brake light. You're going to put your screwdriver in, and you're going to pop the tab out. You're going to go over again. You're going to go in 9 lights, and you're going to pop the tab out, all right? Once you've popped those 3 tabs, and I'm going to show you what they look like, these are those little tabs that I was telling you about. So see, you count in 9 lights, you get a tab. In the center, you get a tab. You count in 9 lights on the other side, and you get a tab, okay? So you're putting your screwdriver right behind the light in between that tab, and you're just popping it out. Once you've popped those tabs, the brake light will just kind of wiggle on out for you. Right on out, like that. You're gonna have a little wire harness right here to disconnect. Okay, installing our new third brake light. gonna have to fish these wires in. See this hole right here, and there's a second hole there. So you have this one piece and the second piece. The first one goes down the second hole. This one goes in the first hole up top here. All right. Once you get those fished through, then we can worry about getting the third brake light pressed into its clips. All right, there we go. Brand new third brake light. Don't forget that little electrical clip inside the trunk. Make sure you clip that right back in so that you have working brake light. Okay. But here it is. Genuine OEM Ford part. I'll try to put a link to this in the description, the OEM third brake light for 0304 Cobra. Muscle every day, out.